here in these areas up top, you know, in the corners. I don't know if I need to put something there. Like, what other information do I need on this thing? This is basically going to be a transition piece, right? I'm basically going to use this to, like when I switch between screens and stuff. And yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too. I don't want to make it like a million things going on. I just want to make sure it has the right information, you know? Because if you watch it, I'll get rid of the sound just so we can not have to worry about the sound for a second. It doesn't seem like it's long enough at the end. Like when it finishes, I'll take the repeat off so you can see what I'm talking about. When it ends, I know what's on that screen, but even I have a hard time reading what's on that screen. You know what I mean? So if you, the end user, want to know my Twitter, Facebook, or whatever the case is, I don't think you're going to see it. I think it's too short. I think you need to add like 10, 15 seconds or something at the end. I just don't know if that feels too long for what it's intended to do. I don't know. You know what I mean? I like it. I think the mascot's getting changed as well. I got a couple. I'm going to show you some options for that as well today. But I don't know if it's for a transition because I can see it. So I know when as long as it's not like 30 seconds or something like that. Because this is like 6 seconds long, this whole transition. I'm just saying make it like, I don't know, 10, 12 seconds, something like that. Just double it. Particularly at the end. Once this is up, just let it sit there a little longer. You know? Because you remember, your eyes taking it all in, everything drops, everything, and then suddenly, oh, it stopped. I'm supposed to read this, you're thinking. You know what I mean? I think that's the thing that I'm up against right now. One second. Hey, Kathco. I need your help, kiddo. I need you to watch this video and let me know what it needs, what it doesn't need. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's too short. And is this follow the channel nonsense down here? Is that what I should have there, or should I have something else? Maybe a descriptor. Yeah, I'll play it through, Kathco. One sec. I'll let it play a couple times, just in a loop, so you can kind of get a feel for it. I just got to figure out if it's the right length. I feel as like it's way too short. It needs to be twice as long, I think. So what should I put there? It's just going to be transitions. It's going to be a transition screen between starting soon and going live, and then from going live to ending or be right back or something like that. That's the goal of it. right? And is it too busy with the swirly things? I don't think it's too bad. So yeah. Okay. So let me make some notes here so I can. I mean, I can come back and watch the video, but I'll make notes anyways. New video. So we're saying website bigger. Do you agree with the longer part? So it should be. So particularly right. Oops. So from right here on Cathcal, from this point on, do you think it should be longer? Like I do. I think that it should be, because this whole video is 6 seconds. I think this part alone should be at least 6 seconds. Yeah, okay. So the ending needs to be longer. Yeah, and that's what I thought too, because I mean, I know the info that's on here, and even I'm having a hard time viewing it and reading the info. You know what I mean? So I couldn't imagine if you're seeing it for the first time or something. I think you'd have a hard time catching the information. Oh, and let me put sounds on too, Cathcal, because it has sounds. I think you need to hear that and let me know whether the sounds are good or whether it should be something else. They had something else in there too. It was very not masculine. And I asked them to remove it because it just took away from the toughness of the character. So, anyways, here's the. Are those sounds okay? Well, are they appropriate for, I guess, the swirl, the in and out? I think it fits, but. I'll let it play a couple times. Yeah, and that's. I don't know what else to. What's a wrestler sound? You know, that's what I couldn't figure out. Yeah, and that's where I'm at too. Okay, so let's transition then. So we've thought about that a little bit. So the website needs to be bigger, the ending needs to be longer, sound question mark. And again, I've already had him adjust the sound once. So here's the next thing. This is the thought process on the new character. I hate this guy. This new, I can't stand it. I think his head is too, I don't know, bullet shaped or something. I don't know what that is. Because if you put him side by side with this guy, so let's do this. Boom. Put him there. Put that. Come on now. Right? So there's the two guys. Yeah, the proportion is weird. That's what I said too. The original one is much better, but the problem is I don't think it's original. I know who made it, and I don't know that it's entirely an original piece. Yeah, he does look like a. What was the Juggernaut guy from like He-Man or Thundercats or something like that? One of those cartoons back in the day. Or was it G.I. Joe? My concern, like again, the reason why I'm even considering changing this guy is because like I said, the original, the one above the risk immersed on the video, I don't know what it is in. Yeah, that's it. I don't know that he's entirely original, and I'm afraid at some point somebody's going to copyright me. It might very well be, but I don't know. I'm not a faux show. But I think he needs to be more humanly proportioned. I think he looks too cartoonish. I think his head is wrong. I think he looks more like, I don't know, heavy, not muscular. You know what I mean? You don't like the full costume? Ooh. I don't like the full costume either. So he needs to have shorts. You like being able to see the laces as opposed to just the slip-on boots? I'm just making notes in case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing as you look at the top of my head. Okay, we'll come back to that now that I've planted that seed. Yeah, I agree. I really like the original guy. Again, and nobody has said anything to me about, the fact that it is a copyright thing or anything like that, and I can't find it anywhere. But I'm just, like I said, I forget where I was at. I put it somewhere, and it wouldn't let me use it as like a badge or something, because it said it had already been used somewhere, that it looked too much like somebody else's thing or something to that effect, and it gave me the impression that I don't know. I don't want to get dinged for something as simple as a dude. And again, I have as many redos with this as possible, so I can take forever fixing this guy, right? Okay, so next thing. These are my new bit badges. What do you think? Wow. I say new. They're the ones that have yet to finally approve. I like them. I think Jamode said she liked them too earlier. I put them on my Discord. This set on my Discord earlier. So my concern with them was the gold hand, the gold one. The hand is kind of obscured by the lightning bolts a little bit, but I think they'll show well. I think people will see them and understand what they are and whatnot. I've actually already got these uploaded, I think, for the bit badges in my chat. So we'll start with these and kind of go from there. I don't know what else I would change. Originally they had this weird kind of like cutout underneath the tricep of the arm, and it just looked really, really bizarre. And then they just added some size each time added more weights and color. So, okay, good. That answers that one. So really, it's just this one here that I've got to figure out. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit perplexing. Yeah, no problem. Take it easy mode. Yeah, no problem. It's gonna be a short stream today, anyways. I'm just talking about this stuff and some of the stream stuff because I'm switching my days from Thursday to Mondays when I get back from Hawaii, and then Mondays, and then an extra day whenever I can, and then just letting everyone know that I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks because of this trip. So just be aware. So, and then kind of the last question is Hawaii. Oh, you didn't know I was going to Hawaii, Cathco? Yes. Going to Maui. Leave Sunday. This coming Sunday. First time I've ever been. You been to Hawaii before? Nope. Yeah, me neither. Another reason why I'm going is because somebody else is paying for the trip. I'm on the board for a bank in town. Well, it's a credit union actually, but and part of one of the, I guess, perks of being on the board is that I have a travel allowance because they don't pay us to be on the board, you know. So they compensate us in other ways by giving us things like travel allowances. And so you can use it up all at once, like I'm doing, to pay for this trip for my wife and I to go away, or I can use it little bits here and there for, you know, I can go to California if I want to. I can go to, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. Wherever there's something basically that it does. Pardon me. But yeah, so I'm using it anyways, pay for this trip, and then we added a few more days on top of it to kind of enhance our trip. But this guy perplexes me though. So he needs to be skinnier. He needs to have shorts on. He needs laces in his boots. What else? What else can I do to this guy? Besides just keep using the old guy, you know? Yeah, the head is the issue. And that I've told him that once already. His head is too big. I'm not sure where that shape comes from or how they decided on that for the original, because this is really only the second draft. No, this is still a first draft. I'm just going to let that play over there too so I can keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, and this arm seems funny to me as well. Seems like it's, I mean, I'm not sure what's going on. The other guy seems more 3D to me or something. I don't know what it is. Eh? I don't know, it looks like this. I don't know, it's just different. I don't know what to think. and emotes. So the last question, I guess, is, Cathcal, what emotes do I need, or am I getting? Because I think I've got like a hello. I've got a rip emote because that's what everybody has to have. I've got a heart emote or something like that coming. I've got what's the other one? Oh, leg day. A leg day emote. That's a Jamode request, I think, coming. What else? Yeah, what else? Because I've got access to quite a few, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, I can have 4 plus my other 2. So. Ooh, ripped. Yeah. Would it be... Because there's so many letters in it, though. Well, let's see. Does anybody else have anything like that? What's Air Max in these guys got? Nice dude. Creme de la creme. Treats. Yeah. Yeah, it's like rigged, eh? But ripped. Yeah, that's a good idea. So take that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to use that picture. Yeah. Let me write that down to emotes. Ripped. But I don't want to copy that because that's Choco's new one, that rigged one, right? For his giveaway. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too, is the fact that how do I use the kind of the orientation of it to try and get more out of it, you know? I like Nappy's emotes. Nappy's got some good ones. I'm happy with my sub badges, although I've got a 9-month badge coming. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Got a 9-month coming. I've got 5 emotes being made. This is what I'm trying to figure out which ones. So I gotta add the ripped in there. Yeah, because I can have 6 total right now. I think I'm doing another sad face. I might take the sad face out and put something else in there. I think that's where I'd probably put the ripped. Because I mean that's, you know. Yeah. Seems just like the right spot to put it. I love your emotes. They rock. Who did yours, Cathcow? Oh, that's right. I checked her out. She's like a Asian or Filipino or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, she looked really good. Yeah, I'm using 2 or 3 different people just to try different folks out. Hey Morg Meme, how are you? Morg Meme, I'm I'm working through some stuff. Perfect timing. No problem. Just type. Yeah, as many eyes as I can get to look at this over the next couple of days is going to be huge. I threw it on Discord as well, like I said earlier, trying to see if I can get feedback there. It's funny. It looks actually the picture actually looks crisper and cleaner on the Twitch than it does on my screen. Look, I'm giving examples of the heart stuff. OG pickles and tacos. Let's see if they've got anything for me. Nothing. These are my bit badges as well. Just give Morg Meme a chance to see these, I guess. So frustrating. I wish this was simple. I'm not a graphics designer guy. I rely on people way too much for this stuff. I have all the technology and every freaking thing else to do it, but I just can't. Well, it'd make me donate to myself. I actually used my alt account to get me over the 35 sub mark, to get me the extra couple of, I think it was 3 subs I needed to get me the extra emote, just so I didn't have to wait. A little lazy. Nice. Oh, I love that. That's, I mean, yeah, Soggy Waffles was the one for me that kind of got me close. What's a Zep emote, Cathkill? I love that cat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have any pets. I got goldfish in my office, but they're not in my studio. You would never see them. Yeah, and when you say that, Cathcow, I mean, some of these guys can do crazy stuff with a picture, right? You'd be surprised. You give them the crappiest picture on the planet, and they still would get something pretty amazing. All right. So any other? What did Morgmeme say about emotes? Oh, I see. Yeah, you really need to make sure the lighting's good so you can at least get some details. Yeah, that would be hard. You'd have to get so much light on them, it'd be crazy. Yeah. It's the same with some of the white dogs. They just mute themselves when it comes to showing details. What other emotes? Yeah, I'm already in the mode, so I think for me what I'm doing is I'm just getting stuff made, cuz even what I would plan on doing is just swapping kind of the iffy ones out once in a while just to give people the other options. I don't know if that's a thing you can do easily or whatnot. Yeah. Again, that's yeah, true enough. Having good emotes is critical, right? I think some people want the sub just so they can use the emote on other channels and stuff. Like that's huge. Do you know if you can switch out your emotes? Like every couple months if you want to add a different one and take one out and put one back later on, like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, sweet. Cuz I think I might do that. Have a floater emote, cuz I'll probably have between